Hi Gaon, I am Jacaro Toro, and on this channel I talk about Australian Aboriginal languages. And this is the third video in which I look at names for body parts in three neighboring languages in northwestern Western Australia. Closely related Ngarla and Nyamal, and more distantly related Nyangumarta. So in the previous video we looked at words for facial features in the upper half of the face. And now it's time for the lower half, as I promised in that video. And today we will see more variation than we saw in the previous video. And perhaps it will also be possible to see that Nyangumarta is in fact only distantly related. Look at the words for mouth. For example, in Ngarla and Nyamal we find the same word, nyara, while Nyangumarta has a completely different one, jawa, jawa. Yes, when it comes to words for lips, all three languages actually have different words. Kai, wali, and in Nyangumarta both jabir and ngiri. Yes. When it comes to tongue though, words for tongue, we have the same situation as for mouth. So the two closely related languages have the same word, yalyuro, while Nyangumarta has a completely different one. This one attested in two versions. And the difference here is the same difference as there was between words in Nyamal in the previous video. So the question is whether the tip of the tongue is pointing forwards in the middle of the word or backwards. So depending on that we get jalin or jarin. Jalin, jarin. Yes. And as I also said in the previous video, Australian Aborigines are used to listening for this small difference. Yes, moving on to tooth, where the three languages are more common or more similar. Yera and margoro are the Ngarla words. Yera in Nyangumarta, in Nyamal, and in Nyangumarta we have two versions. Here also one with the tip of the tongue forwards, yera, and one with the tip of the tongue backwards. This time in the beginning of the word, rera. So yera and rera. Yes. Jaw. Here we see once again that speakers of Nyangumarta divide the body into different parts than speakers of Ngarla and Nyamal. This is something we saw also in the first video about body parts. So while Ngarla and Nyamal have different words for jaw and cheek, in Nyangumarta you find the same word in three different versions. So looking first at jaw, this is called wari in Ngarla, gadara in Nyamal, and in Nyangumarta we have these three versions of the same word, ngirngir, nginger, and nginger. Here we might also note how similar ngirngir and ngiri in fact are clearly closely related. So cheek then. Jara in Ngara, Ngan in Nyamal, and in Nyangumarta we have this word in 3 versions again. Now when it comes to cheek and chin, the Nyamal dictionary gives this word, ngan, for both chin and cheek. Here I am not 100% sure if this is accurate though, because my friend and colleague Brian Gatenbeek has informed me that there are a number of errors, actually quite a large number of them, in the Nyamal dictionary. So I cannot say with 100% certainty that this word here means both chin and cheek. As you can see, for chin, we have ngan in both Ngara and Nyamal, so it would seem. And unfortunately, it seems you can't have a chin wag in Nyangumarta because there is no word for chin in the dictionary. This will be all for today, but rest assured that I will be back. So, see you later.